I'm going to get on with the non-creature spells for the Lyra Dawnbringer deck. First, I'm going to go through some sorceries and some instants, but really the core of this deck is going to be enchantment. So these are my candidates, and I'll make some exclusions right off the bat as I look through them in a first pass. I need to be destroying stuff. I need to really stall my opponent or opponents as much as possible to my Angel's Land. I'm not going to revealing anything historic. That's out. This is a great card. I specifically brought it in from Avacyn Restored. I definitely want to rescue one of my angels after it gets knocked out. I definitely want to do some kind of protection. Sure. Preventing damage is good, but I'm going to put it in a maybe pile. Okay, so goes in, maybe pile. I got to be careful with my piles because I keep messing them up. Okay, again, goes in, maybe. So maybe nearest me. Maybe. This is a battle trick, maybe. This is really good. It goes in. Prevent damage is a maybe. Hit for something, yes. Exile stuff, yes. Destroy stuff, yes. A buffer as a battle trick is a maybe. Anything that destroys attacking stuff or blocking stuff is good. This one's actually good too here. And then we're down to the enchantments. So I already had 38 creatures in my commander, so I was already at 39. This is a no. I'm going to put it to the left. And to the right, I'm going to put my maybe pile. And then right in here, I'm going to keep going doing my count. So 40. Right, so I was at 39, so 40. 45, I'm at 48. So I need 12 enchantments out of this gigantic pile of enchantments. So I'm going to do like the ones that I really have to have. I really want to have the cartouche and the trial just because I want to. So, and I see a bunch of artifacts back here that I also selected to look at. So I'm going to make a first pass and take what I really want. I want to do this. I have enchantments, so this thing's going to be really powerful when it lands on something. I want to really stall out. I want to turn something into an angel. I want to do this too. Not sure about this one. Okay, but definitely this one. Silk wrap. At the end, in some other video, I'm going to go through every single card in detail. That player, yeah, this is a really good way to stall, make somebody pay to do something with a creature. The trial is definitely in. This is really good from Theros. This is a great buffer from Theros. This one's also very good. This is part of my Theros stash. The O-ring has to go in. This is fantastic with flash. This one, making something legendary and flying and vigilance, it's great, but it doesn't really fit the theme here. It's going to be a nice to have. So do I have my 12 already? 3, 6, 9, 10. I got 14. So look at that. So I have a really good selection. Just to make sure that I don't feel bad about excluding cards, I'm going to go through the things that I would have looked at and maybe included. That I don't really need these cards. This would have been a nice scribe for everybody, and this nice little mana rock. Oh, I gotta include this. Never mind. I dug it out from Avacyn Restored. This has to go in. So we got exclusions to make because I definitely see one specific artifact that I brought in because I definitely wanted it. This is a duplicate. Okay, so this is the no pile. This is the no pile, and so this is the yes pile. And now, because I lose count all the time, okay, because I lose count all the time, I'm going to do yet another count. You guys probably hate me for doing this all the time, but it's got to be done. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 62, 63. So I need to get rid of 3 cards. Okay. They can be anything, of course. I think my creatures were doing okay, especially my 1-drops. If I see like a 2, 1, 2 that's not going anywhere, I'll probably knock it out. The Griffins are going to be okay, and I need flyers. I said that I didn't mind losing this guy. Even though when it enters the battlefield, it gives me a token. Actually, no, that's pretty good. My Griffins are okay, and this guy makes something else a flyer. This guy is good. Maybe this guy. I'm going to take this guy out. So that's 1. Yeah, I think I could lose that 1 critter, and I could lose this guy. So that's 2. So I can lose those 2 creatures, and I think I can lose 1 non-creature, because all my high-end creatures I really want. I know I really want them because I need my angels. But I think for these, something that that enchants. Well, I really want my enchantments, but something like destroy target or attacking or blocking, exile target creature or enchantment. These are good. These are all good. Silk Wrap is really good. Maybe this guy. I already have a lot of enchant creature things, but this enchants non-land permanents. So maybe what I want to get rid of is, and you guys are going to hate me for this probably, but I think what I want to get rid of is pacifism, because I have enough enchant creatures, or if I have something that is not as good. Yeah, but this is a 1-drop. See, that's good. Okay, so I think, incredibly enough, I'm gonna get rid of pacifism. So I think that's my deck. I think I have other types of pacifism like enchantments, and they're pretty good. So this guy's a 2-drop. Yeah, so yeah, I think I've got the deck that I want. So I'm gonna go through the creature, through every single card right now. I've got the time. So again, let's go back to the commander. It's Lyra Dawnbringer, flying, first strike, lifelink, and it gives other angels you control +1/+1 and lifelink. So of course, angels that already have lifelink, it's gonna be an overkill. This guy is gonna tap. This guy is gonna block waiting for angels. This guy is going to help me return an enchantment card. It can become indestructible. Some other creature if you sacrifice it. When it enters the battlefield, you may return. I love permanent. Permanent is always a great word. 1 second, let me look at something else in here. So, okay, so there we go with that. Then, can't be blocked by artifact creatures, that's fine, that's good. Something happens when something dies, leaves the battlefield, or you sack something. It mostly will be by somebody else's action. You get a token. You really want to get life early game so you can go up in life as you get pounded with as your weenies get pounded waiting for the angels. Yeah, it's good to fill your curve. Another one that fills your curve. Any player controls a black permanent. You don't, so that may not happen. The Griffin, you got a bunch of Griffins in here. You got 4 of them, so you can encounter this as a 4/4. You want to do some death and taxes action. Always need flyers. I like that token. That token allows you, if you're being attacked by a lot of creatures, to stall. You're stalling in the early game with this deck. In many ways, it's a lot like a control deck. Griffins fly, more Griffins that fly. Those are good. This will give something else flying, like one of your knights, one of your weenies that cannot fly. This guy is fantastic. This one's kind of a little weak, but it can get flying. It's all right. I won't mind the token for kicking this one. Exert is growing on me. More death and taxes. I think this guy is a beater. Definitely a beater. It's in the tradition of 1 white beaters that are rares. They should be pretty good in this deck, or any deck. Vigilance. This would have been a weak one of the good ones to get rid of, but you know, I'll keep it. I'll keep it in here. Actually, as we go through, it doesn't hurt to reevaluate what we lost. So these are creatures that we got rid of. So we got rid of these 2 guys, okay? And this is a 1/4, but it's lower casting. So I would say, I think this one is the better one of the 3. So I'm gonna say, take him out and put him in as a 3-drop, as a 4-drop. It gets a little bit of a heavier curve, but that's a better card. More death and taxes action because somebody's got to pay something to do something. A flyer Griffin. Either get tokens or counters. That's very nice. In this one, you can put a bunch of counters on up to 3 other creatures. I've played this guy on Magic Online. It's a great card. A low casting angel is fantastic. Then your angel suite, as you will, starts coming in. These are all very good. I noticed that if it doesn't have lifelink, it's going to get it from Lyra, which is good. So it's not, there's no redundant lifelink in here, and that's a good thing. So we're done with our angel suite. We're doing destruction, artifacts, enchantments. We're trying to rescue angels. We're trying to protect our critters. We're going to make somebody sacrifice something, especially if they only have only 1 critter and it's hexproof. That's a great move there. Again, more for blocking and attacking creatures. Exiling, blocking and attacking creatures. Destroying targets or enchantments. Gaining the little life here is actually not bad in this deck. Most deck is suck. It sucks. Destroy target, attacking or blocking creature, exile creature or enchantment. Create a token when it comes in, and then you get the trial. So the trial cartouche combo is nice. Variations of pacifism. You got a bunch of enchantments. You enchant one of your critters when you have a lot of enchantments on the board, and you're going to be in great shape. More pacifism variants. Actually, I took out pacifism, and now that I think about it, this card is strictly worse than pacifism. So let's think about this. Again, this is an early draft deck. This is the first draft. Some of these cards will be in and out of here as I get more cards and think about it up to a point. No, because they can gain some life, so no. I'm going to put back pacifism. It is better. Well, this one's even better because you enchant non-land permanent. That's good. You can turn one of your other critters that are not angels into an angel. Target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. Temporarily exile it. And with the trial, creatures you control get +2/+1 and gain vigilance until end of turn. That's not bad. It's like a stored battle trick, if you will, but it can be repeatable. This can rescue something. I mean, actually, it can rescue itself. Yeah. So you can rescue the creature. Yeah, this thing will rescue the creature and itself. This is fantastic because, and a lot of times people don't realize this, that you can tap it. So if you don't tap it, it just sits there. It's an anthem. But when you tap it for 3, you can destroy target creature. You can select it. That's fantastic. Exile target non-land permanent. Temporarily good. The O-ring. Target non-land permanent again. That's great. Creature. It's a creature, but this has flash. Very good. And last but not least, you can put a token when something attacks, and it's an angel. So there you have it. So that's